things are going to get ugly here at the Mucky Duck.
Oh, we're live. Except I don't see this on my Facebook page. Hey everyone, watching in on Facebook and YouTube. I'm just trying to figure out what's happening here. My guest this week is Miles Zuniga.
Hello. Hello.
And I'm going to kick things off while we're trying to get some people involved. But looks like we're not live on my page this week. It's just live on the Mucky Duck page. Can someone confirm that?
You've canceled yourself. It happens.
No, okay.
Did you block yourself on Facebook?
Maybe that's what happened. I blocked myself. Live. So bear with me for a sec while I share this.
It's riveting. Riveting television.
This is dead air. We tried to avoid this.
It's on your page.
It's on my Facebook page?
Yes.
I'm only seeing it on Mucky Duck's page. Oh.
Remember, this is the big leagues.
Take it away, Johnny.
Oh, okay, well, welcome to the big leagues, everyone. Here we go. I found it. I apologize.
You didn't know the name.
Technology is letting me down all the time here.
Never visited my own page before.
I was misspelling my name, that's right. My God. Did you find this? Have you shared it yet?
But
The thing I've noticed with these live streams, if we don't share it, it's almost pointless doing them because no one can see.
that would make sense.
Yeah.
But I'm not in charge. I just came with you. I just hopped in a car with you. I just work here. I don't do this every week. I didn't realize I was the linchpin holding this whole shaky enterprise together. If you had briefed me in the car, like, all right, when we get there, here's what's going to happen. You're going to be responsible for pumping this content out.
Yeah.
I see it. I see it.
I found it and I shared it, so
Great.
so I'm good. If you can share it from my
sharing
page.
it.
All right, well, I apologize for that hiccup. Hello, everyone who's in
Share
the
now.
room with us. Thanks for coming out to the Mucky Duck.
It's
Monkey-
going to be a great show despite the shaky takeoff.
It is. It's all. It can only
Strap
go
in.
uphill.
It's good. Strap in. It's going to be great.
Nowhere to go but up. So thanks for making it out here. The Mucky Duck is open for those of you who are tuning in Houston. If you ever want to come down to the Duck, come have some delicious food and great Guinness. Best Guinness in Texas. With me here on a Wednesday.
He's an
evening.
Irishman. He would know.
I do
about-
know. Listen
about
to
these
me
things.
roar. Well, I'm going to do none of my things are working.
Quit playing with your stuff.
All right, I'm going to stop. I'm going to kick things off, and if you wouldn't mind sharing the stream at home, get as many people involved as we can, and then I'm going to pass it over to my special guest this week. And I'll start with this song. That's going to be on my upcoming album. It's called Katie. Well, Katie, come over and show me the lover in you. All this venom and hatred, it doesn't seem one bit like you. Katie, be kind, don't you leave me behind in the queue. When I'm feeling venomous too. So hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Katie, give over, get up off my shoulder and run. Why don't you have it your way? I'll be the villainous one. Yeah, I'll be an island with nothing below or above. We are 2 steps from freedom, we're 1 step from falling in love. So hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Katie, come over. Let's leave all this venom behind. I was wrong and I'm sorry, but now that I've settled my mind, Katie, don't leave me stranded. I'm so heavy-handed with love. But this time it's different. There's nothing we should be scared of. So let's pick up the pieces and let's stop keeping score. Katie, I promise I won't break your heart anymore. Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers.
Over the course of that song, my manager Ted, who can do anything and will do anything, drove to a music store and got us a capo because
Thank you, Ted.
Miles forgot his. Thank you, Ted.
Thank
Legend.
you. Cheers. Appreciate it. What's that?
Happy birthday, Pete.
Happy birthday, Pete.
And you wouldn't have a capo if it wasn't my birthday.
The diva thing to do now would be not to use the capo the whole set. That would be the. I just like to have it there. It's just like to look at it. Is this guitar on? Are you sure? Could I get a little? I don't have any in this monitor at all, or it doesn't sound like.
Yeah, I'm not hearing it in the house.
We're being plagued by some sort of ghost.
Yeah, things are going wrong everywhere, but I'm delighted to have Miles here. Miles joined me back in January, the day of the insurrection, January 6th.
That was a screwy day, wasn't it?
I haven't looked at the news. Hopefully today we're in the clear.
It's just our show that's going to hell.
We're taking the hit for
Is
humanity
there-
here.
Yes, we are. We're keeping the universe together. Is there in fact guitar? Because I don't hear any.
I'm not hearing
No,
any
she
guitar.
doesn't hear any either. So I don't know what's happening. It might be. You might just have to accompany me, Pat. You have to be my band.
We had it a minute ago. You guys hearing this at home?
I'm not hearing a thing.
Okay, we're grabbing another cable. How about,
Do you want to do another song?
yeah, let's do a Miles Zuniga song because I've been lucky to sing some of your songs and I recorded one of them.
Okay.
Should we do that one together now while we're waiting for your guitar to be fixed?
I mean, I don't know how this guitar's going to get fixed, honestly. I think it's this direct box. You could just put up a mic and we could be all Peter, Paul, and Mary about this and just get it done that way.
Yeah,
that would work.
A mic might be the answer.
I mean, for real, because I don't know. There's some sort of gremlin in the stuff, and I don't know what's going on. It might be this. You know, I'm very sorry. It might be this thing, but
There you go.
hello, baby.
Alright, it's business time.
Thank you very much. Thank you for doing that. One. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I think this direct box is screwed. So that's where we're at. So
Well, so we might need a mic.
I could sit in the audience and drink and watch you play. I mean, that would be okay too.
The show might suffer for that.
Yeah, a microphone would, it's a quiet show. It's not like we're trying to get above a band or anything. I think this direct box is screwed, and I'm sorry, I don't.
It's all right. And my iPad's not working, so we're gonna struggle.
You
with
know, this is something that throughout my music career I've never I used to always want the show to go good, and I think it's something in my evolution as a human being that I go, what if the show went really bad? Maybe that would be entertaining. You know, maybe that,
No.
maybe that's another way to go with it. You know. Yeah, I would just throw a mic up for real, and we'd just make do. But let's do the song.
Yeah, let's do this one. Make the coffee, make the bed, clear the dusty cobwebs from my head. And I think of you and all the things you do to make my gray skies blue.
Hello again, Valentine. You drank up all my time, but I don't mind. Baby, I know you can make my gray skies blue.
I start, I stop, I tie myself in knots. I'm here, you're there. Who says life is fair?
It's just your voice on the phone, and I'm living in the wrong time zone. You're so far away. Baby, I know you can make my gray skies blue. Take it, Pat.
I start, I stop, I tie myself in knots. I'm here, you're there. Well, who says life is fair? It's just your voice on the phone, and I'm living in the wrong time zone. You're so far away, but baby, I know you can make my gray skies blue.
Honey, I know you can make my gray skies blue. Yeah.
Thank you. And we got a microphone.
All right, thank you. It's like a dream I've had. I have these anxiety dreams sometimes about this exact thing.
Me too.
I had one about where I was doing sound check, and I was staying in a hotel, and it was like a little Hampton Inn. You know, it was right across the street from the club, and it was this tiny little, it probably had like maybe 28 rooms. It was a 2-story little tiny place. And I went to sound check, and I was wearing shorts, which I never do. I was wearing shorts at sound check, and then after sound check, I went back to the hotel, which in my dream had now expanded to like this gigantic complex with like they were like, well, you're in J. You need to go around, go out the complex, go around. The fastest way is to go around the building. I'm like, what? And then the building I was in was under construction, so there was all this dust and stuff, and I couldn't find my room, and the gig was about to happen. It was not that different from this, really.
I've had so many of those dreams as well.
How we doing, Juan? Is this gonna...
Miles has been writing a lot of songs recently, I know.
I sure have.
I'm excited to hear them all. It's gonna be a fun show for me.
If you get this guitar up,
As soon as I can hear you.
You have pants.
I've got pants. I'm wearing pants.
You're almost there.
My teeth are
Are
gonna
you
fall
just
out any
going straight
second.
through the mic? You. Okay. Yeah. What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Yeah, it sounds great through the mic.
All right. You just let me know when it's time.
Hope you're all okay at home. Thanks for tuning in. Hello to my parents who never miss a show. Pat and Burr. Hey to the Della Faves in New Jersey. James Clifford. Steve Gallion. Steve Whelan. Reese Grundy's here.
Reese Grundy. Hi, Reese Grundy. From Manchester, England.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Tim Flack. Sharon Arnold. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. We're almost there. Bear with us. It's about to be the best rock and roll show you've ever seen. Here we go.
Just let me know. I mean, I can hear the guitar. Can you hear the guitar now? Close enough for jazz. I'm just to do this. It's a brand new song. Bombay Beach, the Salton Sea, dreaming of what used to be. Anastasia, you and me. Now you're gone, now you're gone, now you're gone. But the past is not a place to live, and I gave you all I had to give in that house on the edge of the world. In a hippie bungalow where the days go sultry slow, I still hear a radio playing low, playing low, playing low. But the past is not a place to live, and I gave you all I had to give in that house on the edge of the world. Bombay Beach, the Salton Sea, dreaming of what used to be. Anastasia, you and me. Now you're gone, now you're gone, now you're gone. But the past is not a place to live, and I gave you all I had to give in that house on the edge of the world. Thank you.
Love it.
Thank you.
That's a brand new one. What's it called? House on the Edge.
The house on the edge of the world.
Very cool. I'm excited to hear the rest of it. That's.
I've got a lot of them.
You never know what to expect with a Miles Zuniga song. No, that's amazing. I feel like I have all this tension built up now with all the things going wrong here on stage. So how about we do a nice fun song that's gonna get the jitters out? We got some guitar over the course of that song.
What are we gonna do?
Well, we were listening to some Oasis interviews on the way here, so maybe we should do an Oasis song.
I can do that. Could I get a little of this guitar on my monitor?
Haven't sang Oasis since I was in Ireland, so it's been
Take it away.
3 years or something.
Pretend we're in Dublin, pal.
Hello, Dublin! This is not Dublin. Hey! She's electric. She's got a family full of eccentrics. She does things I never expected, and I need more time.
She's got a sister. In the palm, oh, knows how I missed her. And in the palm of her hand is a blister. And I need more time.
And I want you to know I got my mind made up now, and I need more time. And I want you to say, do you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I need more. I'll be you and you'll be me. There's lots and lots for us to see. Lots and lots for us to do. Well, she's electric. Can I be electric too? She's got a cousin.
I got it. She's got a brother. We don't get on with one another, but I quite fancy her mother, and I think that she likes me. She's got a cousin. In fact, she's got about a dozen, and she's got one in the oven, but it's nothing to do with me. Do it. And I want you to know I got my mind made up now, and I need more time. And I want you to say, do you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying. 'Cause I need more, and I'll be you and you'll be me. There's lots and lots for us to see. There's lots and lots for us to do. Well, she's electric. Can I be electric too? Can I be electric too? Yeah. I feel more relaxed now after screaming a little bit. I'm glad you took the chorus part. That was good.
Yeah. I'm not.
Do you have a hernia now?
No. I'm used to screaming at the top of my lungs.
That was. I figured you should. You're much younger than me. I figured you should be the one to.
I'll take the hard parts.
Yeah, get up there. Get on up there.
Yeah.
Does this mean it's my turn again?
Yeah, what do you
All
got?
Okay. Well, I was gonna play you a beautiful song, but I'm gonna take the opposite tack. Play a song. A song a publisher in Nashville told me sounded like a parody of a country song. It's a song called "That's What God Made Whiskey For."
Yeah.
She left the wedding pictures on the wall, left some boxes laying in the hall, just a few more things, and the phone just rings. I guess I thought that we could work things out, but this is it, brother, there's no doubt. She wants to be free, and she'll get custody. Well, I'm not sorry, I'm not sad, I'm not dreaming about the life we had. She don't love me anymore, but that's what God made whiskey for. D-I-V-O-R-C-E. I never thought it could happen to me when I said I do. Well, I was sniffing glue. She used to be my honey, she used to be my spouse. Now she wants half my money, half my house. There's no love left behind her eyes, and now she says we gotta finalize. Well, I'm not sorry, I'm not sad, I'm not dreaming about the life we had. She don't love me anymore, but that's what God made whiskey for. Now she's gone, but I'll be fine. I'm gonna drink myself half blind till I can't see her face no more. That's what God made whiskey for. Well, God made woman and God made man, and long neck bottles and pop top cans and marijuana to get real high, and doors to close when you need to cry, and hell raising on Saturday night, and church on Sunday, and visitation rights, and purple sunsets and yellow sunrise, and worn out dreams like smoke in your eyes. I'm not sorry, I'm not sad, I'm not dreaming about the life we had. She don't love me anymore, but that's what God made whiskey for. Now she's gone, but I'll be fine. I'm gonna drink myself half blind till I can't see her face no more. That's what God made whiskey for. Ooh, 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 ooh. Thank you, friends.
That is such a great song. I remember the first time I heard it, I just thought it was like a classic country song. Heartbreaking, funny. It's really good. I'm surprised that wasn't a hit after the last gig we did here in Ireland. I thought it was going to be #1 in Ireland the next day I woke up.
I'm waiting for it to be #1 in Ireland.
After this one, I think it takes 2 live streams with me before
Is that right?
the #1 hit in Ireland.
Okay.
That's great. I'm going to do one I wrote earlier this year. I'll tune my guitar first. Haven't been writing much. Unlike you, I haven't written a song really since this one, but before that it was last summer. I have really long dry spells and then short spells of writing.
You can go to Walgreens and they've got something you can take for that. It'll loosen your colon.
I've been, it's not doing it, no.
It'll get the songs to come out, Pat. You just have to.
Can you prescribe me something?
Yeah, I mean, you just have to. Flailing is important.
I don't do enough flailing these days.
You don't.
I have too much purpose about me.
Forget that. Flail. Fail and flail, and then you will prevail. That is.
Wow, I love that. All right. Well, this was my last flailing period.
All right.
It's called Only a Man. She circled the wagons. She didn't give me a chance. She pulled my heart out with a seismic glance. This race was over before it even began. If I was a horse, they'd shoot me, but I'm only a man. If I had a designer, he was well equipped. He was tried and tested, and he stuck to the script. He drank a bottle of brandy before he drew up my plans. If I was a house, he'd knock me down, but I'm only a man. I get lost in translation, I fly into a rage, and then I splatter affection all over the page. But this is no love story, and we're not Jack and Diane. If I was a letter, you'd return me, but I'm only a man. And all these songs of funness carry me up towards the planets. Then the songs of numbness send me crashing back down to earth. I'd catch the stars if they'd help me know what you're thinking. And if I could paint your dreams, then I would for all that it's worth. But I can't. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm lying here on the floor, waiting for an answer for your knock on the door. But you're on greener pastures, you've slipped through my hands. And still, if I had wings, I'd fly to you. But I'm only a man.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm gonna check in on my phone. My iPad's not working. Hello to Geraldine Hickey, Liz Allen, Kate Howard is here, Marie Froze, and Morris Cowan. Thanks for joining the party.
One, two, three, four, five. What's your name? What's your name? Now we all know each other. Now we all know each other. Now we all know each other. Waiting on the line for the help machine. One, two, three, four, five. Quel est ton nom? Quel est ton nom? No one gets to live forever. No one gets to live forever. No one gets to live forever. And I'm waiting on the line for the help machine. And I'm waiting on the line for the help machine. Waiting on the line, and I'm waiting on the line, and I'm waiting on the line for the help machine. I'll wear the halo when you start coming down. I will be holding on. One, two, three, four, five. Is this the way out? Is this the way out? I don't wanna spend my life chasing money. Spend my life just chasing money. Spend my life just chasing money. And I'm waiting on the line for the help machine. And I'm waiting on the line for the help machine. And I'm waiting on the line. And I'm waiting on the line. And I'm waiting on the line for the help machine. One, two, three, four, five. Thank you, everybody. right?
Thanks
Think
again
how
to
hard
Ted.
that would be. Thank you, Ted.
Love that song too. This is frustrating because I can't really keep an eye on what's happening online, but thankfully we've got a crowd here.
It's a weird deal, Pat. I don't know what.
Yeah,
Today, Friday the 13th. I mean, everything's going wrong, Pat.
I know.
I don't know what it is.
I need a new iPad. But anyway, I can't really monitor this, so hopefully someone will let me know what's happening. But we're going to do this segment called Learn It or Burn It.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you better strap yourself in for this one.
Could I get another Guinness, please?
Make that 2 more Guinness. This is the part where 4 random songs are going to appear on the screen. You got 10 minutes to vote for them, and we're going to attempt to learn it or burn it after 10 minutes.
Now, what does that mean?
Either we'll learn it and it'll be beautiful, or we'll attempt to sing it and it will fall on its arse.
You know, given what's been happening tonight, which one do you think is going to happen, Pat?
I think we're gonna learn it, Miles. I'm confident about it. Oh, can someone call it out? You're So Vain by Carly Simon. Rehab by Amy Winehouse.
Okay. What is it called?
Jim Henson song.
Anna Karenina?
And what's the last one, Ted?
Oh,
Rich
boy.
Girl by Hall & Oates. I like all those songs. I don't know what the third one was, but you got 10 minutes to make your decision, and we're going to see what happens. I think you know those songs better than me.
Sort of. I know them, but then, like, who's going to be Hall? I'll be Oates. You can... We've already established that you're younger and you can hit the high notes. So
I
if they vote for Hall & Oates, that'll be fun to watch.
Well, it's
you.
between Rich Girl and Amy Winehouse so far.
Okay. That'll be good. This will be good.
Yeah.
Right?
So we'll be back in 10 minutes with the winner, and I think it's going to be good. I have a good. All those songs seem manageable. Sometimes it's way more difficult.
Be careful what, don't be so cocky because
No, it's going to be great.
all right.
I released this song 5 weeks ago. It was the first single from my new album. It's called Capsize. It's in A flat,
Very flat.
just to be slightly difficult. I
All
could
right.
do it in G, but
Do it in A flat. Stick to your guns, lad.
yeah, I'll stick to them. Feel free to sing along with this if you know it. Oh, it is in G, I'm sorry. I didn't stick to my guns. It's 1:30, it's midday sun, it's let's just get away, it's a midweek holiday, it's a case of wine, name your place and time, it's not security, it's not stability, I don't have money, no place, no plan, but it's better than a smooth ride, better than waiting for low tide, better than watching from ringside, better than taking the fall, better than missing every sunrise, trying not to capsize, it's better than a compromise, better than nothing at all. I'm easy, I'm slow, I can be lazy, I know, but I'm right where I wanna be, so spare me the third degree, I'm the ripple in your drink, I'm a smile that's out of sync. I'm the rainbow at your funeral. I speak in Roman numerals. I'm almost inconsumable. My parachute's on fire, but it's better than a smooth ride. Better than waiting for low tide. Better than watching from ringside. Better than taking the fall. Better than missing every sunrise. Trying not to capsize. It's better than a compromise. Better than nothing at all. Hey. But you know, like I know, I'm the bottom of the pyramid. I'm socially inhibited, headstrong, but it's a heavy load. And the wolves are at the door, but it's better than a smooth ride. Better than waiting for low tide. Better than watching from ringside. Better than taking the fall. Better than missing every sunrise. Trying not to capsize. It's better than a compromise. Better than nothing at all. So much better than a smooth ride. Better than waiting for low tide. Better than watching from ringside. Better than taking the fall. Better than missing every sunrise. Trying not to capsize. Oh, it's better than a compromise. Better than nothing at all. Better than nothing at all. Better than nothing at all.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Would you believe the Jim Henson song is winning?
I knew that. I knew that was going to happen.
Sorry. There we go. Thank you, Nicky. Wow, things just aren't going right for us. I know every song except that one. In fact, I have no idea who Jim Henson is, to be honest.
The Muppets weren't big in Ireland?
Oh, he's the Muppets.
Yeah.
So this is a Muppet song.
Yes. It's not easy being green. You're from Ireland.
Mana Mana. Oh, Mana Mana. Mana Mana. Dun, dun, da, da, da. That's what it is. Okay, well, let's not let that win.
How are you going to control that?
It's against Carly Simon.
I mean, how are you going to control
Hall
that?
and Oates.
Let's not let that win.
We can endorse.
I don't know. Are there any words to that song? Bum, bum, ba-da-dum, ba-dum. That's the whole song?
I take offense to that winning. They don't want to hear us. Phenomena. Sorry.
Send this out to Reese Grundy. When you wake up all alone and you want true love is long gone and the whole world starts to rain, steady your pain. When you just can't find a friend and you're leaning on the medicine 'cause you think you'll go insane, steady your pain. You've got to love yourself when there's no one else. You've got to hold on tight when life gets strange. don't let it drag you down. When the lights go out in Tinseltown, 'cause the sun's gonna shine again. Steady your pain. You gotta love yourself when there's no one else. You've got to hold on tight when life gets strange. So don't let it drag you down when the lights go out in Tinseltown. 'Cause the sun's gonna shine again. Stay ahead of your pain. Oh yeah, the sun's gonna shine again. Stay ahead of your pain. Thank you, everybody. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. When you said in the car,
I was like, there's no way that one's gonna win.
Nobody else saw that. Oh, I saw it.
oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
The information appeared on the screen, I'm afraid.
Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, you know, I'm an honest guy. I feel like fate has dealt us a hand. And it's just, we have to walk the line here.
How do you spell Menomina? Is there a point in me looking up the lyrics here? Menomina.
I would discover another Guinness.
I've been singing that song for the last few weeks on this stream, and people have been enjoying it. Miles wrote that song, in case you didn't know that.
Oh, I thought you meant Menomina. How would you?
Oh, not Menomina, no. Oh,
Okay.
there's a lyrics page here.
Okay.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Is that all
They have
there?
that's the amount of do's they have, so I'm guessing that's that part.
Okay.
Do you need to look at this?
No. Are there any words to this song?
I mean, why did you vote for this? All right, well,
Because
because they saw things were going bad and they wanted to.
if you, I could have. I mean, when I saw, okay, I'll just join in. You
I mean,
know?
does it start with? Phenomena. Phenomena. Phenomena.
One more time.
Phenomena. 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 No. Phenomena. Phenomena.
I say no, no, no.
Oh,
When
it
they come back, it
ain't go back. It's no. Do you know the words?
Phenomena. I ain't got the time. Phenomena. That it thinks I'm fine.
Manama try to make me go to rehab. I say no, no, no. There you go.
right.
You asked for this, ladies and gentlemen.
And you thought you couldn't do it.
That was actually the easiest one.
Yeah, it turns out it was, and I do know who Jim Henson is. Okay.
I don't know if anybody remembers this. Back a long time ago, when radio stations were so much more fun than they are now. they would sometimes write these songs, and I'll never forget riding somewhere with my parents. I was in the back seat, and it was when Michael Dukakis was running against George Bush for the presidential election, and there was a song on the radio that was like, I look at you all, see the love there that's sleeping. That's Mike Dukakis the Greek. That was on the radio. It's so hilarious, and the reason I'm bringing it up is because the chorus was, I don't know why somebody chose, I don't know why something da 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 da, and then they go, I don't know why the Democrats chose them. maybe the Democrats do. I can't remember. And then it goes, they may as well have picked Jim Henson and all his Muppets too. And that was the song. It was pretty hilarious. It sticks out in my brain.
Wow.
Scarred for life. Those were the funny stuff that you never hear stuff like that on the radio anymore. We live in these kind of constricting times.
The radio's, yeah. I love the radio. I wish it was more of a part of my life.
More
but
adventurous
unfortunately,
than it is now.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to do a song of mine that I just hadn't sang it in years. I don't know why not. And Ted's wife Susan requested it last week, and I did it, and I actually enjoyed singing it. It's called It Used to Be Love. When I came here first, I had never written a song. And so I secluded myself to try become a songwriter for like several months and wrote as much as I could. And a lot of it wasn't very good, maybe all of it. But I felt like a songwriter after it because I actually had songs. And this is one of the songs I wrote. A friend of mine called me and he had just broken up with his girlfriend, and he was like crying down the phone to me. And I was like, well, I'm a songwriter now, I'm gonna write a song about this, kind of almost joking. And then I stayed up all night and finished this song and sent it to him, and he loved it. And then it ended up on my first album. But I was just trying to write a very generic love song, which kind of is what it is. Or like after love song. It's what happens when you fall out with love. It's called It Used to Be Love. God. Can't you tell, or is it just me, that this is not what it used to be? I thank the stars when they brought me to you. Now I'm at war with the both sides of you. You used to challenge my whole worldview. All my falsehoods became my truth. The way you laughed set my heart on fire. Now we're just balancing on a wire. But it used to be love. It used to be love. It used to be love. Yeah, it used to be love. It used to be love. It used to be love. And it's like a constant apology. 'Cause right or wrong, you'll put it all on me. When you know you've got yourself to blame. And now all we've got here are numbered days. But it used to be love. It used to be love. It used to be love. Yeah, it used to be love. It used to be love. It used to be love. Well, it used to be love. It used to be love. Oh, it used to be love. Yeah, it used to be love. Well, it used to be love. Oh, it used to be love. Can't you tell by my bitter tone? I think we're much better off alone. But the highs that we shared back then play on my mind time and time again. 'Cause it used to be love. It used to be love. It used to be love. Yeah, it used to be love. It used to be love. It used to be love. Thank you.
Sadness comes and goes like the wind, like the trades blowing through the trees. Love has always been a fickle friend here on the island of me. I thought I could sail away from my pain or drown my sorrow in the sea. Instead I'm walking through the cold, cold rain here on the island of me. I miss your kiss and the way love used to be, but now I find myself alone here on the island of me. Is my foolish pride and regret for company. The dream we shared could not survive here on the island of me. I miss your kiss and the way love used to be, but now I find myself alone here on the island of me. Your kiss and the way love used to be, but now I find myself alone here on the island of me. Thank you, everybody.
That was like one of your first COVID songs, was it? I remember you sending me that.
Well, it was just one of the ones Jeff Plankenhorn had that melody, and he sent it to me, and then he had all these titles, and I liked The Island to Me, and then I pretty much just ran with it. But the weird thing about songs is that they come true. So I broke up with my girlfriend of like 6 years after I wrote the fucking song.
Yeah.
So it's like kind of the curse of the monkey's paw.
Yeah.
It's
I'm working on my song Extremely Rich and Successful right
That's
now.
a good one. I like that one.
Yeah, we'll see how it turns out.
That's a good one.
Yeah. What are you working
Are
on?
you, all my bitches? No,
I'm sure you are.
no, that vacationing in Greece. That's another song title I have.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, things like that. Bank error in your favor, like Monopoly. Things like that.
Bank Error in Your Favor. That's a good album.
Yeah, that's a good album.
Concept.
Let's make a whole album. Bank error in your favor.
That's a nice melody. Bank Error in Your Favor. Okay, I've been wanting to sing this song because I was listening to the band version of this Springsteen song. You know Atlantic City? You know the band version? I love the band version.
I love the band version. That is a contender for like. There's all these songs that you could debate about which is. It's quite a lively thing. Like which is the better version? Uh-oh, what's happening? Rusty's got. Oh, show is next week.
Oh yes. Thank you.
There's all these songs like. Like okay, a quintessential. You Really Got Me by the Kinks, fantastic song, but I'll probably catch hell for this, but I do think the Van Halen version is superior. It's like an innovative beast. Yes, Eddie Van Halen, just everything about it just takes it, rockets that song to a whole new level. And when you do them back to back, to me, there's no comparison. A lot of people would think that's heresy. Same thing with The Clash. I Fought the Law. Bobby Fuller 4 version is certainly great.
Right.
But the Clash version is pretty dope. And so the band version of Atlantic City, I mean, the Boss's version is so haunting and spare and amazing.
Yeah.
But man, Lee Von Helm singing that song.
There's a great groove in it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it might be my favorite version, and I don't normally prefer even with like Jeff Buckley's Hallelujah. That's the quintessential.
Totally,
I think
Totally.
Or Johnny Cash doing Hurt. Even though I still love the Nine Inch Nails Hurt, but
You keep feeding back, son.
I'm feeding back every time I lean into it, and let me make sure I have the right key for this. They blew up a chicken mine in Philly last. Yeah, that'll do. Well, they blew up the chicken mine in Philly last night. Now they blew up his house too. Down on the boardwalk, they're getting ready for a fight. Gonna see what them racket boys can do. Now there's trouble busting in from out of state, and the DA can't get no relief. Gonna be a rumble out on the promenade, and the gambling conditions hanging on by the skin of its teeth. And baby, everything dies, baby, that's a fact. Or maybe everything that dies someday comes back. Put your makeup on, fix your hair up pretty, and meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Well, I got me a job and tried to put my money away, but I've got debts that no honest man can pay. So I drew what I had from the Central Trust, and I bought us 2 tickets on that Coast City bus. Well, everything dies, maybe that's a fact. Or maybe everything that dies someday comes back. Well, put your makeup on, fix your hair up pretty, and meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Now luck may have died and love may be cold, but with you forever I'll stay. We're going out where the sands turn to gold now. Look, put on your stockings 'cause the night's getting cold and everything dies, baby, that's a fact. Or maybe everything that dies someday comes back. Put your makeup on, fix your hair up pretty, meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Now I've been looking for a job, but it's hard to find. Down here it's just winners and losers, and don't get caught on the wrong side of that line. I'm tired of coming out on the losing end. So honey, last night I met a guy, and I'm gonna do a little favor for him. Well, I guess everything dies, baby, that's a fact. Maybe everything that dies someday comes back. Put your makeup on, fix your hair up pretty, and meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Oh, meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Would you meet me tonight in Atlantic City? What a great song.
Great song.
Let's check in with the people watching at home. I've been ignoring them all
How are
night.
the peeps?
John Timaeus is here. Thanks for being here, man. Steve Gallion still hanging around. Thanks for watching, Steve. My parents, as always, are watching. Deborah Schindelman. She says the best example is Respect. How many people know that song is actually by Otis Redding? I didn't know that.
I did.
I didn't know that. Wow,
Yeah.
that is a good example then.
Yeah, she's right. That is the best example.
Yeah. Wow. Also, I've been reminded by Rusty, next week I'm not going to be able to do the 5 p.m. show, but I am going to be here at 8 p.m., which might suit a lot of people in Houston better. If you've nothing to do next Wednesday, you want to come down at 8 p.m. when you're likely not working, I'll be here from 8.
What are you doing, Pat?
I have another gig that's...
No, I mean, what are you doing at 8 here at the Mucky?
Oh, I'm playing songs by myself here.
Nice.
Because I normally do 5 so that people back in Ireland can watch, but another gig came in and they're throwing a whole lot of money at me,
Okay.
which doesn't happen to me very often.
It doesn't?
No, and I'm a poor
Strange.
person.
Are you?
Yeah, so I got to take that gig and I'm going
Hanging
to be
by a
here at
thread.
8. Yeah, hanging on by a thread, but still hanging on by the generosity of these people. Which reminds me, I want to talk about the Mucky Duck for a second. Mucky Duck is the best venue there is. I love playing here. I'm very lucky I get to come here every Wednesday. It feels like home. Rusty and Teresa and Shane and Nikki and Juan, they're all the best here. And they've been fighting to survive just like all the musicians. They haven't closed their door once during the whole thing. They found a way to stay open. They've been creative about it. And there's several ways you can help them to remain in business. You can buy a meal for a frontline worker. They'll prepare food here and deliver it to a doctor or nurse on your behalf. You can come to the Mucky Duck and enjoy some food and watch some music. You can buy merch from their website. You can become a subscriber to their Live at Norfolk Street thing that they have, where you get backstage access to like interviews with the artists. And we always do an encore. You get to see the encore, things like that. It's a small fee every month. You got all these great benefits. So support the Duck any way you can. And when you're finished supporting them, Miles and myself have been surviving off your generous tips as well. So my PayPal and Venmo information will pop up there. I'll be splitting everything with Miles, and we sure could use whatever you can afford to give us. It is a free show, so if you can't afford anything, thanks for being here. And I'm finished with this announcement
Nice.
now.
Nicely
Thank you,
done.
everyone.
Soundtrack, take me back. Sitting in a Grand Prix Pontiac. 8-track, click clack. Cruising up and down the strip with a 6-pack. It's a dream. Only a dream. In bloom, bedroom, Candy-O in my headphones. Transcend, pretend I was playing the Enormo Dome. It's a dream. Only a dream. Take me back, sitting in a Grand Prix Pontiac. 8-track, click clack, small town summer. You can bring it back. It's a dream, only a dream. Thank you.
Haven't heard that. Is that new?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's
Everyone-
short. It's short. But it's new, yeah.
James Clifford and Terry Steinberg already know that song. Big fans.
Oh yeah, I got some peeps, man.
Good.
I've got believers believing me.
I can tell. I'm a believer. So how many new songs do you have? I thought I might have heard most of them, but you've got a whole new collection.
I'll play you one more. Let me just skip the line and play you one more. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
do
gonna
another
do.
one, please.
That was only a minute. I mean, come on.
Yeah,
this
go
is,
on.
This is one more minute. So it's really like when Fastball was, when we had the song Out of My Head, and it was like we'd ride around with these. Basically, our day consisted of riding around with these coked up radio promoters who would drive us around town, and they'd be on the phone trying to get the song added. And Out of My Head is barely 2 minutes. The guy would go, "It's not even an ad; it's half an ad." He's like, "It's not like Matchbox 20; it's like Matchbox 10." You know, he's like, he'd say shit like that to get them to add it. Anyways, this is this song called "Infatuation." Infatuation, infatuation, real bad infatuation into temptation. All kinds of trouble, all kinds of trouble. We'll find all kinds of trouble. I'm seeing double. Hey, my friends all tell me I should watch my step. Don't be messing with a girl like that. I'm in too deep, I can't look back. Playing cops and robbers in a Cadillac. Infatuation, infatuation, real bad. Infatuation into temptation. Double or nothing, double or nothing, double trouble or nothing. Hey man, that's something. Ain't that something? Ain't that?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Is that gonna be a fastball song?
Yeah.
So cool. That's a fun one.
Yeah.
Karen Mullen is watching, and she has asked that I sing this song by a Scottish writer called David Francie.
Oh yeah.
Do you know David Francie?
I do. Yeah.
He has this song called Torn Screen Door, and it's like he does a cappella version with two girls, and it's beautiful. But I heard a guy in Ireland doing it with guitar, and I thought it was great, and I've been singing it for the last year. So this is for you, Karen. Late summer day and my love and I went walking. Over hills and fields we walked, laughing and talking. Came across an old farmhouse, standing broken and bare. It used to be someone's home, but now no one lives there. Through the crack in the window pane, I hear the sound of the falling rain. Another farm being left run down, another family moved into town. Had a life that they tried to save, but the banks took it all away. Hung a sign on a torn screen door, nobody lives here no more. There's a red barn standing held together with nails and dust, and a tired old Massey Harris, all wires and rust. Weeds overgrown in the garden sown with care. It used to be someone's home, but now no one lives there. Through the crack in the window pane, I hear the sound of the falling rain. Another farm being left run down, another family moved into town. Had a life that they tried to save, but the banks took it all away. Hung a sign on a torn screen door, nobody lives here no more. They worked their fingers to the bone, nothing left they could call their own. Packed it in under lead and skies, just a weed waving them goodbye. Had a life that they tried to save, but the banks took it all away. Hung a sign on a torn screen door, nobody lives here no more. Through the crack in the window pane, I hear the sound of the falling rain. Another farm being left run down. Another family moved into town. Had a life that they tried to save, but the banks took it all away. Hung a sign on a torn screen door. Nobody lives here no more. They went the fingers to the bone. Nothing left they could call their own. Packed it in under lead and skies, just a wheat waving them goodbye. They had a life that they tried to save, but the banks took it all away. Hung a sign on a torn screen door. Nobody lives here no more.
Very nice.
Yeah. We got a couple more songs left, and then.
What time do we stop?
Well, we started like super late, I feel. So let's go till like 6:40. Normally 6:30.
I can go as long as you want.
Yeah, me too.
I don't care. We could do that. It could be like Jerry Lewis telethon.
Wow, what would they do if we just refused to get off the stage?
I don't know.
They can just turn us off. It's
They
very
would just
easy.
turn the lights out and lock the door.
As long as the Guinness is here.
Well, gee, I'm kind of at a loss now.
I would love if you did that Steve Earle song.
Really?
If you want
In
to.
Houston? Should I do a Steve Earle song?
Is that a thing?
I
Is
feel
he not?
intimidated. Well, he's Houston. He's from Houston, isn't he? Yeah.
Well, all the more
I
reason.
feel a little intimidated, but I guess.
I'm gonna do a Beyonce song.
Okay. That's true. You played.
Single ladies, yeah.
Do you do that song?
Single ladies, yeah.
For real?
No.
That would
Do
be
you?
amazing. No.
Only when he burns it.
I would like to see you.
It's gonna be in the list next week now. All the single ladies. You gonna try to play it? No.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't try to do that one because I know I can't do it. I can't pull it off. I will play this for you if
No, with
that's
that
what you
attitude.
really want to hear.
Well, not if you don't want to do it. I really enjoyed doing it. With
Okay,
you and
Pat
Don.
didn't know whose song this was. This is by Steve Earle. You all know because you're from Houston. This song called "The Devil's Right Hand." About the time the daddy left to fight the Great War, I saw my first pistol in the general store. In the general store, I was only 13. Thought it was the finest thing I ever had seen. I asked my mama, could I have one when I grew up? Mama dropped a dozen eggs, she really blew up. She really blew up. I didn't understand. Mama says a pistol is the devil's right hand. The devil's right hand. The devil's right hand. Mama says a pistol is the devil's right hand. The devil's right hand. The devil's right hand. Mama says a pistol is the devil's right hand. Well, my very first pistol was a cap and ball Colt. Shoots as fast as lightning, but it loads a mite slow. It loads a mite slow. I soon found out, get you into trouble, it can't get you out. So then I went and bought myself a Colt 45. It's called the Peacemaker, but I never knew why. I never knew why. I didn't understand. Mama says a pistol is the devil's right hand. The devil's right hand. The devil's right hand. Mama says a pistol is the devil's right hand. The devil's right hand. The devil's right hand. Mama says a pistol is the devil's right hand. Hey! Got into a card game in a company town. I caught a man cheating. I shot the dog down. I shot the dog down. I watched the man fall. Never touched his holster. Never had a chance to draw. The trial was in the morning and they dragged me out of bed. Had Why do you plead? Not guilty, I said. Not guilty, I said. You got the wrong man. Nothing touched the trigger but the devil's right hand. The devil's right hand. The devil's right hand. Mama says a pistol is the devil's right hand. The devil's right hand. The devil's right hand. Mama says a pistol is the devil's right hand.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Can't believe I never heard that song. That's so cool.
Webb Wilder did it. Lots of people did it.
I never heard it.
Never heard it.
Until
Well,
you played it in Don's. Do you do it with the Resentments?
we've done it. I actually got to play with Steve Earle in Amsterdam. We played in Amsterdam at the Paradiso. And he came and sat in, like, before the show, we talked about what song we were going to do, and we actually rehearsed this song and this whole deal. And then when it came time, ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome Steve Earle? And we brought him up, and he goes, let's just do Dead Flowers. It's a Rolling Stone song. And so after all that, after
No
working
way.
up this song, yeah, and like you're going to sing this and I'm going to sing that, he's like, let's just do Dead Flowers. And he got up there, and he's
Oh,
like,
no.
when you're sitting back, you know.
Well, how did it go?
Well, fine, but I mean, it was hilarious.
Steve Earle.
He's great.
I love Steve Earle. I really do. Have you listened to his recent thing?
I've not.
I honestly haven't. I just listened to that one song he wrote about Justin, and it was very sad. It was beautiful. Okay, well, I'm gonna do one more, and then you're gonna do one more,
Is that how it's going down?
if that's all right with you.
Is that the way it is?
Do you have one more in the canon?
Sure.
All right. Well, I'm gonna do this one. My girlfriend Samantha's parents were in town last week, and I wrote this song after the first time I met them. And her dad gave me a stern talking to and told me I had precious cargo and that I needed to step up and, you know, take care of her. And I wrote this song. My load was oh so light. The road was long and I traveled day and night. My feet were strong and I'd walk through fire and ice, searching for you. And when I found you, I was scared. The road disappeared and I felt so unprepared. My strengths were down and your words sounded just like a prayer. And they went right through me. You took my hand, walked me out to see the sun. I've been on this road forever, but my journey's just begun. Empty vessels disappear out on the sea, but I've got precious cargo, and I'm keeping it with me. And now when things don't go so well, when spirits fracture and tempers start to swell, I know she loves me and I love her as well. Things will be okay in the morning, 'cause when treasure comes your way, you grip it tight through blizzards and hurricanes. And in the dead of night, when your demons keep you awake, she'll pacify your burdens. I didn't have much in my pocket, and what was left soon disappeared. I spent it all in taverns, chasing whiskey down with beer, gambling and wagering and looking for a fix. But now I've got precious cargo, and I'm not taking risks. We're united, we're connected, we're a pair. Happiness is only real when it's shared. So take the lead and I'll follow you anywhere, if you let me. So let me take your hand. We'll cast our shadows in the sun. We've been on this road forever, but our journey's just begun. I'll give to you my everything, but be careful what you do, 'cause I've got precious cargo, and now, honey, so do you. Honey, so do you. Thank you.
That's a nice one.
Thanks.
I'm surprised they didn't adopt you after that.
They pretty much have.
I
They
mean,
like
they
me
did-
now.
They like you now. Were
I
they
mean-
worried about you?
Well, the first time I met them, I was super excited to meet them because they're this Italian-American family, and I had just watched The Sopranos for the third time, and I
Right.
wanted to be one of them. But the first time I met them was at one of my gigs in Asbury Park, and I expected it to be this really triumphant gig in Springsteen's hometown, and they were the only people at the gig. I did a 2-hour set to just them. And I was like, they must think I'm the biggest loser and I'm dating their daughter. But they were super nice, and they said I put on a great show. But can you imagine doing a full set to like your in-laws, and it's the first time you've met them and they're the only people there? It was awkward.
Did you have that song written?
No. It wasn't great.
That would have helped.
I sweated the whole way through it.
I wish I could write a song like that. That song is so kind and it's just not cynical at all.
Thank you.
There's nothing cynical about it. It's super sweet and super. I don't know what it is about me, but I can't.
I'm trying to think of a non-cynical song of yours. Not that they're cynical, but a super.
Well, okay, here's the song. Here's my version of that same song.
Okay.
She plays games you cannot win, but once she's underneath your skin, she'll get you higher than you've ever been. It's true. It's true. Oh, oh, and you know that you're a fool to doubt her. And you know that you can't live without her. She's a real good problem, she's a real good problem to have. She's a real good problem, she's a real good problem to have. A real good problem, she's a real good problem to have. She'll shake you with a prophecy. She'll show you things you could not see. In the shadow of the fever tree, it's true. It's you know that you can't live without her? She's a real good problem, she's a real good problem to have. She's a real good problem, she's a real good problem to have. Oh, she's a real good problem, she's a real good problem to have. She's a real good problem, she's a real good problem to have. Thank you.
See, I wish I could write a more edgy song like that has some attitude, you know?
I don't think the parents would like it, you know?
Yeah,
That's
true.
all I'm saying.
All right, well, let's do one more. Is there one we both can do together? That
Yeah, that's probably what is it?
I should have thought about it more.
But,
Mana. Well, do you want to do the Carly Simon song?
Sure.
No one voted for it, but we kind of were hoping they would.
Sure, Pat.
Yeah, so I want to thank Miles for coming all the way down here.
Thank you. I'd like to thank Juan for working it out, man. Thank you. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, Juan.
I don't
Sorry
know
for all
what
that
the
hassle.
gremlin was in the details, but that was a very heroic save.
Yes. Yeah, Juan is here every week making us sound heavenly.
Do you
and,
know the chorus to the song?
I'm just gonna let you do it, and I'll join in when I figure
Oh
it out.
wow, really? I don't know
What key is it in?
I don't know. I didn't say I knew the song. I said I
You
knew
walked into the party like you were walking onto a yacht. You had strategically. That's it, isn't it?
Yeah, so
I don't
like
like
a
more
like a
complicated than
bluegrass song.
Into the party.
I had that idea for this. Checkmate, honey, beat you at your own damn game. Anyways, yeah. Aerosmith done bluegrass. You really want to end with this Carly Simon song?
What, is there something you would prefer to end with?
I don't know. I'll go with it.
I just want something that we can do together, you know?
Let's do it like Neil Young would do. You walked in to the party like you were walking onto a yacht. Your head strategically placed above one eye. Your scarf, it was apricot. You had one eye in the mirror as you watched yourself. And all the girls that your partner, they'd be your partner, and you're so vain. You probably think this song is about you. You're so vain. I bet you think this song is about you. Don't you? Don't you? Well, you had me several years ago when I was still quite naive, and you said we'd make such a pretty pair and that you would never leave. But you gave away the things you loved, and one of them was me. I had some dreams, they were clouds in my coffee, clouds in my coffee, and you're so vain. I bet you think this song is about you. You're so vain. I bet you think this song is about you. Don't you? Don't you? dreams, they were clouds in my coffee, clouds in my coffee, and you're so vain. I'll bet you think this song is about you. You're so vain. You're so vain. Probably think this song is about you. Don't you? Don't you? Well, I hear you went out to Saratoga, and your horse naturally won. Then you flew your Learjet over Nova Scotia to watch the total eclipse of the sun. Where you're where you should be all the time, and when you're not, you're with some underworld spy or the wife of a close friend, wife of a close friend, and you're so vain. You probably think this song is about you. You're so vain. Bet you think this song is about you. Don't you? Don't you? Hey, hey, my, my. Rock and roll will never die. All your dreams are made when you're chained to the mirror and the razor blade. Today's the day all the world will see.
I was gonna do Heart of Gold there. Is that something you did before? Neil Young doing Carly Simon? That seemed like it worked pretty well.
Well, I'd actually thought about Neil Young doing Oasis because the song is so similar. That Morning Glory.
Oh, yeah.
It's like all your dreams are made when you're chained to the mirror and the razor blade. Today's the day all the world will see.
That's
You know,
very
it's like-
good.
I mean, it's pretty much suited for him, you know.
There's a living
Need
to be
a
made
little
there.
time to wake up. Need a little time to wake up. Well,
Wow.
what's the story, Morning Glory? Well,
Oh my God.
You know, it's very Neil. It's just basically,
Yeah. No.
it's the same song, but that riff has been used several times. That Neil Young, that. This one goes out to the one I love. This one goes out to the one I've left behind. Another prop has occupied my time. This one goes out to the one I love. The king is dead, but he's not forgotten. This is the story of Johnny Rotten. It's better to burn out than it is to rust. The king is dead, but he's not forgotten. Fire! Today's the day all the world will see. It's all the same song, basically.
Oh, I enjoyed that immensely. Miles Zuniga, everyone. I also heard of a tribute band you set up, like a Willie Nelson. What was that I heard you say at the Resentments one time?
Well, I
Steely
have
Dan does Willie Nelson, or vice versa.
no Willie Nelson. I really want to hear. I would love to hear Willie Nelson do at least one Steely Dan song, but preferably an entire record of Steely Dan songs.
Do you have a version?
Is the reason is because it's so eerie how well he could slide into those songs. Like the first one I thought of was Bodhisattva, I'm gonna sell my house in town. Bodhisattva, I'm gonna sell my house in town. And I'll be there, sparkle of your China,
Oh yeah.
shine of your Japan, Bodhisattva, I'm gonna be there. Like, I just thought, wow, Willie, then the more you go down the Steely Dan trail, you can hear him start to, on every song, like you could hear him, is there gas in the car? Yes, there's gas in the car. I think the people down the hall know who we are. You know, I would love to hear it.
Is it Willie Dan or Steely Nelson?
I would say Willie Dan would be the
Willie Dan is the one. Yeah.
would be the thing. I could just hear him, doing all those great,
I want to hear this.
I don't know. It's an idea. It's just an
I
idea.
love it.
It's just an idea.
If we can get hold of Willie's people, let's make this happen.
I think he would have done it by now, maybe.
Maybe he might be past that.
It's just in my head. I can hear him. I got your picture.
Oh yeah. Here, name
I keep it with my letters. Done up in blue, print blue.
Got my eye.
Anyways, is this how we're
Yeah,
closing?
it's
This is how we're closing the show.
Yeah, we're gonna close. I want to thank Miles so much for taking the time to come down here. Stay tuned for Wheelie Dan, the tribute, and I'll see you next Wednesday at 8 o'clock next Wednesday. Have a great week, everyone.
Thank you.
Sayonara.
Good night.